I put my hacking clothes on because I know that you have a VBA project and it's password protected. Well, if the trick that I'm gonna show you is saving your life, I would be grateful if you leave a like for me, and on top of this, it's free, so let's go. This is my Excel file and I need to go to the VBA project, so I need to go to developer, and if you don't see this tab, don't panic. Just go to file, search for options, for me it's under more. Then you can customize the ribbon and you need to put a tick mark next to developer. So I did it like this, press OK, and then you go to Visual Basic. This is my macro that I have in module 1, it's just a simple message box with hi. Now we're gonna protect the file, so tools, VBA properties, and here you have protection, log project, let's put a password, 123 for example, press OK. Now that we have the password, we can close this and save. So I'm just gonna save my project. And if I open the file again, developer, Visual Basic, now if you double click, well, you have to put the password. But not on us, let me show you what to do. So what I want to do now is close this and save the file. So file, save as, and we're gonna go in the past. So we're gonna select Excel 97 2003. Then let me just change the version so you can see it, and let me put it in the same folder. So here I have my folder, it is here. Let's press save and close the file. You can see the file is here. The next step is that you have to download something called Notepad++. It's a very standard tool when you do coding. It can read codes. It's like a notepad, but it's much better. Now, how do you get it? I just went on Google and I did a search. I did Notepad++ download. I did this and I got some links. For example, you have this one. Now, the website is this. I'm going to put the link in the description under this video so you can get it. You just go and get the latest version. For example, this is the latest version now. And if I click on it, I can click on this box and download it. Once you download it, it's pretty simple. You double click, you can install it, and you're done. Now, what we want to do is go back to our second file, right click, and then open with. You need to select Notepad++. If you don't see it here, choose another app. Then you go, choose an app on your PC. And here you'll go to this PC, double click on the drive. You will search for program. So program files, double click. Here you have Notepad++. This is where it gets saved usually. You double click on it. This is the exe version with the icon. It will appear here. You select it and it will open the code. There we go. We get something crazy, right? But don't worry, we're not gonna do any coding. Just put the cursor at the beginning, Ctrl F, and here I need to search for DPB. Make sure it is in capital letters and not small letters, because otherwise you might not find it. Now let's find next, and you get it here. Whatever you have, this gibberish, is actually the password 123. So what we're gonna do is change this B to an X. One letter will do the trick. Now we don't need this, we need to save. So Ctrl S to save. And here I'm just gonna close the notepad. Now we can open our file. It's not over, but we are nearly there. You get a warning. We want to continue loading the project. Of course, yes. And boom, you get an error, but don't get scared. Again, for me, it is an expected error. You might get more than one depending on how many modules you have. Just press OK on all of them. Then if we go to Developer, Visual Basic, we don't want to check the project or anything. What we want to do is very simple. Tools, then you have VBA project properties, protection, and let's unlock this. So we remove the lock, press OK, we close this, and now we go to Save As. We will select Macro Enabled Workbook. Let's put a version 3, for example, and let's put it in the same folder. This is my folder. We save it. Let's close it. And now let's open version 3. Let's go to Developer, Visual Basic, and where is my password? What I want to ask you is, where is my like? So I'm counting on you.